Just wanted you to remember that this exists. Squishy banana. Oh, it's back. Hello? Welcome back to Every Disney Movie Ever. My name is Jess and I'm watching Every Disney Movie Ever. Today I'm going to talk about Hogwild. Hogwild is a 1974 television release about a boy having to rope tie a hog in order to earn money for his father's life-saving surgery. It is directed by Jerome, Courtland, cinematography by V Phillips, editing by Bob Bring, music by Franklin Marks, and it's written by Gabe Essoe. Film stars John Ericson as Morris, Diane Muldaur as Martha, Clay O'Brien as Sterling, Kim Richards as Sarah, and Shug Fisher as Rope John. Alright, so this was kind of surprising. I thought it was going to be another animal movie, but it really isn't. It's kind of similar to... what was that one? The one with Darren McGavin, and they were moving the turkeys? I can't remember what that was called. But the one where they were moving the turkeys, it's like that, but with pigs. Kind of. Basically, this family moves from Chicago and they bought a farm, and it's a hog farm mostly. Like, they have a bunch of hogs to sell, pigs. And the father gets injured rescuing Sterling from a really mean sow, mother pig, and gets injured so badly he might not ever walk again, but there's a surgery that could potentially save him, and they need to raise the money, $500. For him in order to get the surgery, and so they're gonna sell the hogs, but then they get to the place to sell the hogs and the really evil, awful, mean guy beat him, and so he doesn't get as much money as he wanted for the hogs. He only gets like $300 some and some change, so he needs more money, so he makes a bet that he can hog tie a pig, and that's really hard to do apparently. So they're all like, well, I'll take that bet, and it's enough to get him up to 500 and all this kind of stuff. So in that, the kid and Rope John and a friend of his have to move the hogs from their farm to the place to sell them, which is like a really long travel because you're moving a herd of pigs. So that's kind of what we have going on here. So it was interesting in the fact that like it wasn't about the animal as much. It was actually about the people, which is always nice. Not that it can't be about the animal, but it's normally just like a documentary about the animal. Kind of boring, and they've done 1,000 of them. Anyway, so this one was a little bit more like the ones that are about people, which is nice. Tobias is the worst. What a terrible human being. I hate him. The dad, he was nice in some places and really not nice in others. And then this movie definitely was trying to get me to like be mad at the mom for being angry that they moved there, but I literally refused to be mad at her. She was uprooted from the life she was used to and thrown into a life that is much more difficult, which I can understand being upset about, especially if it wasn't like full on her decision. And then her husband gets immediately injured, potentially permanently, and she hates that they moved into a absolute hole of a house when they first get there. So I don't blame her for being upset at all. And then, even further, she's a terrific mother. She doesn't want Sterling to go get made fun of. She doesn't want Sterling to get bullied by these boys. She doesn't want Sterling to get yelled at by his dad. I mean, I'm on board with the mom. She's the best in the movie, in my opinion. And also, Sarah's kind of also the best. Sarah had her brother's back at every turn. She was ready to throw rocks at these kids when they were mean to her brother. So, we stand. The women in this movie are ride or die, that's for sure. My favorite part is Sterling winning the money for his dad so that his dad can walk again, basically, is really wonderful. My least favorite part is probably Tobias. Dude was so mean for no reason. His pig injured the dad permanently, and he has the audacity to continue being so nasty to Sterling. I didn't like it at all. Recommend? Sure. Watch again? Probably not. Specific moments, I'm gonna go with when Sterling saves, I think the kid's name is Hank, and then all the kids then stop being mean to him, thank goodness. Saving the family, making the bet, all of those are so good. The fact that they're from Chicago, amazing, because I'm from Chicago. And then his sister constantly standing up for him by throwing rocks is the best. I love that. So good. So this was cute. A nice little watch. About average, I'd say. Compared to, you know, not better than some of my faves. And definitely not worse. So that's good. So, yeah, my final rating will be 5 pigs out of 10. Our total movie count is... Parent death toll and cry count are still the same. If you want to keep up with Movie I'm Watching When, follow me on all socials. Find out Movie I'm Watching When. I put out videos every Monday and Friday and sometimes Wednesday. Join Patreon. I got a tier starting at just $1. You get every video a week early, a coupon code for merch, and exclusive merch access. Tiers above that, you can get daily trivia, postcards, bonus content, merch. Go check it out. Buy merch. This one does have a bag, and it's a castle. Until next time, Kamil, you subscribe, but I'm not in charge of your life. You are studio, and don't be Tobias about it. Such a hole.